Yo, what's going on everybody? Alex Pandrea here. Welcome back to another video. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, in a mansion with, how many of us are there? Well, there's him.
It's too many to count.
And there's about 10 more. There's him.
Who?
And others. It is Magic Live time.
Oh, signed decks, yo. Woo! We got signed decks here. We're signing decks, giving them away. We got a whole blue one.
So, as my lovely assistants have said, we have signed decks, and they're actually available on House of Playing Cards right now. Limited quantity. Link is down below if you want 3. I only have a few left in the warehouse, and I'm taking a trip next weekend to Texas to my warehouse to sign the decks. This is what you get. It's a 3-pack: orange Summer Knox, blue Summer Knox, and the pink ones. So link is down below if you want that. I haven't signed any decks or products like this, doing something like this in over 5 years. So this is the opportunity to get some if you want. With that being said, we are gonna go and enjoy Vegas. Look out for content and videos and Instagram stories and everything coming up the next few days going into this week. I'm gonna take you back now about 24 hours, my trip getting here. And during this video, we're gonna go over a little bit of theory. Ever since I started this channel, I wanted to talk about theory. So I did so a little bit in this video. It's just a taste, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's roll all that, enjoy the video, and we will see you guys later. So today is a travel day. I'm traveling from New York City to Las Vegas for Magic Live. But first I need to run some errands. I do not have any clothes or underwear or socks or any of that left. Gotta get home, gotta pack, gotta get to the airport, and gotta get to Vegas. Let's go. So I'm super hungry. The only thing I have time for is dollar pizza. It's great. It only costs $1. So you go, you hand in $1, you don't even have to talk, and they hand you a slice. It's perfect. How are you?
Hey, that's us.
Okay, there you go.
God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a New York slice. Pretty good. Pharmacy. Travel section. Thank you. So every time I travel somewhere, I try to buy new t-shirts, new underwear, socks, all of that stuff, because I literally leave them in the places that I go to, or I lose them. Okay. Thank you. All right, got everything we need. Heading into the subway now, going back to pack and head to the airport. Hey, what are you doing right now?
Counting pennies.
You want to go to Vegas?
Yes.
We made it through security. I'm here with Belle Cremier. And we're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas?
Let's go to Vegas, baby.
Let's go to Vegas. Thank you. Wine glass, beer, just makes it that much more elegant. Not really. So the pouring technique is as follows. Pour the beer, step 1, pour the beer in the wine glass. Step 2, drink the beer. That was a tutorial of. That was it. Now you want to make sure that you get about a finger's worth. And here's a tip. This is a nice little added tip. If you have too much and it's gonna come out, you put your finger like this. All right, you just put your finger like this and it'll stop the foam from coming out. It's a nice little tip. I don't know where I learned it, but it does work. You should definitely give it a try. Cheers. So we're waiting to board, and who comes up behind me?
What's up, peoples?
Can't get rid of him.
If you're seated in Group A, you're now welcome to board. Flight number 711 with service to Las Vegas, departing out of gate number 9. Please take a second to locate your boarding pass.
Time when I do take a flight, I do have a deck of cards and a notebook, and I jot down ideas, and everything from just trick ideas to theory to presentational hooks and all of that kind of stuff. So I wanted to talk a little bit about theory today, and I know from the very start of this channel, my whole goal was to make magic and tricks, as we would call it, and something easy, take something easy and make it as powerful as possible. And that's something that I talk about and think about a lot. The word magic itself, I don't think is used properly, and I think we dilute the power of magic by calling them tricks. Here's a magic trick. This is a magic show. We have the power to do so much at our fingertips, literally. And even if it's something simple, take for example a double lift, something that everybody does and everybody learns to do in the beginning of their performance career. They do a double lift, they see the reactions, and they think to themselves, they go, oh, well, this gets the best reaction I could hope for. What else is there to think about, right? So we don't put effort in, we don't put time in to build something that's something simple, like a double lift, into something truly meaningful. The easiest way to dilute the magic is to rush it, to not put emphasis on it, and to not put importance on it. A lot of the times we take for granted what we do by saying, oh, we have fast hands. Look at me, boom, 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 do a color change, do a double lift, snap your fingers really quick, and then all of a sudden the card changes, you take your bow, you get your applause, and you expect that it should be powerful for them. And you rush through it. We're only going to talk about a double lift here because we're going to take something simple like a double lift that everybody here should know and make it more powerful. So we're going to take a double lift, do this, and say, all right, so you name the card. Maybe they shuffle, maybe you palm off this card, and then place it back on top. Whatever the case is, to make it feel as impossible, we're going to use our imagination. Our imagination is very powerful. We're going to take a card that's not your card, but in our minds, we're going to change it into the card that you're thinking of, whatever it is, okay? So what I would do is take the card, turn it back face down, thumb it off, place the one card onto the table, and get rid of the deck. Something interesting happens when you do that. Instead of doing a double lift and then turning it back over and immediately doing the change, the problem with that is that the card that changes is in the same exact position as the card that was just turned over. So to let a little time misdirection go by and to let a little visual misdirection go by, I take the deck away and only use this card. Whether you put it in their hand or on the table, or you put it on the table and have them put their hand on it, there's a million different ways now that you can do it. Put a glass on top of it. It doesn't matter at this point. This is where it becomes, I think, interesting. But now you're going to say, just imagine that the card changes from the Jack of Clubs to the Six of Hearts. Close your eyes and picture that when you turn over the card, it goes from the Jack, and as you turn it over, boom, it's now the Six of Clubs, Six of Hearts. You ask ask them, can you imagine that? A nice little tip is to have the box maybe on top of the card or the glass on top of the card or something. And now I hold out my hands like this, and they put their hands on top of my hands. So now I can't do anything, and there's nobody around the table to switch the card. I say, okay, close your eyes. You're gonna count to 3 in your mind, and as you do this, you're going to close your eyes. Imagine that you open your eyes. Imagine that you let go of my hands, and imagine that you turn over the card, and it's not the jack anymore, it's the 6. Can you imagine that? They say yes. And you go, I'm gonna try to make the imagination become reality. Something that everybody tries to do day to day. Your eyes are still closed, yes? You just imagine this, yes? Yes. I say open up your eyes, step number 1. I let go of their hands, step number 2. I look down at the card and that's all I do. And I swear, with trembling hands, they reach over, they take the card, they turn it over, and it's exactly what happened in their imagination. Their imagination now has become reality, and the Jack of Clubs turned into the 6 of Hearts. We've taken something simple like a double lift, and we've transformed it into something more powerful. But I urge everyone to think of, if we can do this with just a double lift, what other effects can we do this with? How can we take something simple and truly make it powerful and change the way a spectator thinks and feels? With that being said, I will see everybody at Magic Live, and remember, signed Summer Knocks are available. Link is down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, share it to your friends, comment below, and do everything that you have to do, because we're on the road to 50,000. We're very close, and when that happens, well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I will truly make it something special. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Peace.
Ain't a man that you've been